Now,
Let's
right.
read.
Let's
read. You know what's
Let's
funny is
read.
actually I have to pee now, but I'm not gonna do it.
God damn it! Pee your pants.
It's fine.
No,
Go-
I'm
go
not gonna
pee.
do it. I'm not gonna
I
do
said
All
it.
right,
pee
let's
your
read Living the
pants.
Dream. I'm your host, Duhad. With me are Belial, our Cabral,
It's me.
our Sound Speed.
You're still introducing me last. Why?
No,
I'm
Yamston
doing
wasn't
in fucking
introduced.
order. And Yamston.
Whatever.
It's in reverse
We
order of
should
importance.
after the
Yeah.
polls,
All right. Never mind. You got me. I like that.
after the polls come in, we should introduce people based off.
Yeah,
of their
we're
rating.
gonna get into popularity polls.
That'd be crazy.
And I'll just as rankings alter.
I actually have no idea if you've always been introducing me last. I've just decided to care right recently. So,
I used to introduce you first for a while, but like now I just go by the order.
Now you're less
important.
important.
gee,
You know?
my ego cannot handle being downshifted. Hello.
Ratings are a little low on you. Know?
Anyway, going to the bar in the morning. Chapter
Whoa.
114.
Day drinking? That's some real dad shit from Twilight's dad. Okay.
Hey, and
Aw,
here's our
nice.
title card.
Oh, look at that. Fantastic.
I love this one.
amazing.
What's going on in the
So far.
background?
Is this brand new? Did you just draw this, Yamston?
Dude, let him cook.
Goddamn. Yam's the goddamn hero of Living the Dream.
Yamston, you're
Okay.
goaded with the sauce.
Homie
Oh,
fucking...
yeah, run.
Oh, okay.
Scratch.
So they existed before, but Scratch didn't have a chance.
Oh.
Never mind, you're not the goat. I take it back.
You're still goaded with the sauce.
You're like a quirked up white boy, but you're not goated with the sauce yet. Are you white, actually? Important question.
Oh my god! Cody,
You can't just ask
people
people
what
what white.
Okay. Yeah.
Yes.
I love Mean Girls. That's
Define white. Are you white to Benjamin Franklin?
What does that mean?
What does
Benjamin
that mean?
Franklin didn't count like Southern Germans, Italians, the Irish, Scottish. A bunch of people as white. He didn't
Oh.
include them as white.
Ben was cooking. Hold on. Okay.
Anyway,
Face Hoof. I screwed up last chapter. It somehow didn't save correctly, and I posted a half-done chapter. So you all just missed a lot of info.
Okay.
Okay. I'll just start this off where it cut off on the last chapter. So, yeah, sorry about that. Chapter 114. Yamson, I also don't know what my heritage is beyond, I think it's like British and German-ish, but it's also like if you give your DNA to the government, you're a fucking fed.
If you've handled a penny, they already have it.
No!
If you handled the
I know my Colombian heritage and my Jewish heritage, and that's it.
Mazel tov.
The only ones that matter.
Am I allowed to say that? Is that insensitive?
Yeah, it's fine.
Mazel
Mazel
tov.
tov! Yay! That's
Yeah.
what
But
I
I'm
say
gonna call you
mazel
wet all
tov
day.
all the time.
Do you?
And-
Alright, nice.
Chillin'?
I did-
Oh, that's you. That's you, Jada.
Chilling.
He said, confused. Twilight giggled.
Yes, just say yes, Dad, because no way, Lance, you're going to have fun, or your ball smashed it. It's one or the other.
Or you'll die.
Or
Like, that could
you'll
happen.
There is a third option. You might die.
He smiled.
Okay, fine. I'm sure it will go just dandy.
I pumped my hoof into the air.
Great! I'll go grab my stuff.
I then looked at her mother.
What stuff?
And if you want, you can go to the spa or something.
I don't know, whatever girls do. She giggled.
A spa day? You mean a spa day?
I nodded.
Yep. I'm doing. I've been waiting to go there. I can bring one of my friends along. I know you'll like her.
What? Are you
Now-
going to the spa or are you chilling with her dad? What-
Now the real question
It's
is
strange.
is it going to be Vineshin or Grace?
Yeah. Also,
Or
you have
D-Law.
crazy shit I've ever heard.
He's gonna
Incredible.
be, I can't bring Vineshin. Don't want any lesbians around Twilight's
Yeah.
mom. Might turn her, you know?
Damn! Imagine if he brings like someone along, and then Twilight's dad gets with someone. He basically gets a divorce from her.
Hey, Cabral.
Yes.
Tell Jill I said hi.
Cody says hi.
Hi, Cody.
She said hi very tiredly.
Hello,
Nice.
Jill.
I saw her playing Cyberpunk on Steam or
Yeah.
on Discord.
Oh, well,
so
man,
I knew I had the mental image.
Yeah, she's
How
literally
cyber
here to
are
the left of
those
me.
punks?
They are pretty punky.
Okay. Twilight smirked.
Don't tell me you want to bring her along.
I nodded with a smile.
Sure do. She'll make everything more interesting.
How do you know?
All right, Twilight's dad. You, me, and my new best friend Chibi are gonna go out drinking together. I then looked at her mother.
So, what do you say, idiot?
She rubbed her chin.
I don't know. Give us wait till tomorrow.
I gave a quick nod.
Sure can, idiot.
I then looked at her father.
You know what that means, Mr. Sparkle? That means we can have our guys' day out today.
He chuckled.
We forgot to tell you our names, didn't we?
Oh, that's right. Well,
No.
let me be the first to introduce myself. Wait, what the fuck?
I understand why you would
Oh.
that.
New paragraph, but same speaker.
Wait, is it the...
No, so we forgot to tell
No,
you
it's
names
the-
is Twilight's dad.
Is Twilight's dad Twilight Velvet?
Wait,
No,
Twilight's
that's Twilight's
No, it's the
mom.
mom.
Okay, here's
The
the
mom's
order of
funny.
operations here. You've had a massive malfunction here. Okay, it's Lance saying sure can. You know what that means, Mr. Sparkle? That means we can have our guys tonight out. He chuckled is Mr. Sparkle, it's Nightlight, and he goes, we forgot to tell our names. And then his wife, Twilight's mom, chips in and
Just
says,
throws
oh, that's
in,
right.
Oh, that's right. Let me be the first to introduce myself. I'm Twilight Velvet.
I snickered slightly.
Twilight Velvet Sparkle.
Okay, but I'm gonna call you I'm gonna call you Velvet since I feel weird calling you Twilight.
She giggled.
Fair enough.
Her father smiled.
My name is Nightlight.
Nightlight.
Nightlight, night bright. Give me something sweet to bite.
There's a lot of cultural significance behind the name, so, you know, if I would be absolutely devastated and offended if someone were to make fun of it for some reason.
It's actually very important to me. It's my heritage.
Yes, I'm named after an ancestor of mine, and it would be really offensive if someone were to make fun of it.
I'm named after Lightning McQueen, the ruler of my ancient land.
Nightlight McQueen.
Like the culture named Garricon, yeah.
I chuckled.
Nice name, idiot.
Don't laugh, Lance. Don't laugh, despite the fact that you just chuckled.
So what's the plan? Give me a minute.
I looked at the clock to see that it was still kinda early.
So, Nightlight, do you feel up to dealing with me for the rest of the day?
He looked at Twilight, who was smiling happily, then back to me.
I suppose. How bad could you be?
How bad could you be?
I'm just building the economy.
I chuckled.
Oh, you don't have to worry about me. Just a few other ponies.
Mainly Greg. Why are you being Greg, dude? You're fucking crazy.
I finally convinced you not to have my wife divorce me, so come meet my pedophile stoner friend.
He's great.
Hey.
You're gonna love him.
Hey, he's not necessarily a pedophile.
Oh, Gregory, I love him. He gets me my adrenochrome.
Did you know he's ordained?
He nodded and looked at the other two.
Should I be worried?
Not at all, honey.
What? You don't know.
Velvet said with a chuckle.
Maybe a little, Dad. It is Greg.
Twilight said with a smile.
Oh, hi, puppy.
I smirked.
Come on. Nightlight, we're going to Ponyville.
Ponyville, 40 minutes later.
Wait, weren't you already in Never mind.
No, they were in Caroline.
Wait, but they said they were gonna meet them in Ponyville.
He's even acknowledged in the text that that's like a fucking plot hole immediately.
That's so funny.
You know, when I wait, hold on. Yeah, okay. You know, when I envisioned us having a guy's day out, I thought it'd be a little bit more exciting.
I said as I hung off a bench backwards, staring at a random puddle a few feet away. Also, I'm going to chip this in real quick. If you want to have like a guy's night out, you should probably do it the same time that your girlfriend or your wife is having like a girl's day out with her mom, because like if you do it today and then you go home tomorrow and then they both leave, you're having a second guy's day. Like you have two consecutive guys' days.
You should have suggested they go to the like the spa, and then you can have a Twilight and Twilight's mom spa day with one of the other with the other female characters.
Yeah. Also, can you just acknowledge this for a second? The fact that it's like, I'm going to take you out for a wild guy's day. He takes him on a train ride. They go to a bench. Then he immediately like flops over the cycle. Like, oh, this is so boring. Why are we staying at the bench?
I lost my ball in a cup! Nightlight was sitting next to me, also very bored.
I think you should have planned this all out a little better.
I gave a small shrug, which almost caused me to fall off the bench.
I know. Bored. So bored.
He can teleport now, so they've been sitting there doing nothing the whole time, says Yamston.
Yeah,
That's true.
Funny.
that's so funny. Want to play a game?
Like what?
Aha! Hide and seek.
Oh, sure. Let's play hide and seek in a fucking empty void, you ass!
Sorry. I thought it'd be fun. I wanted to hang out with you, Break.
Fine.
I love you,
Fine.
Break. Why are you so angry at me?
Break, why are you so mean to me?
Because
Wait.
I haven't accepted Jesus into my life yet.
You'll get there. Wait. Idea. Come on, Break. We've got some work to do.
Like what?
Remodeling. Woohoo!
Really? Fine. Lance? We'll get back to you soon. Okay.
And finally, my brain was quiet. The voices had gone, and I could think again.
Damn, just like tinnitus.
Just like
I rolled over.
tinnitus.
Dude, actually, God. I rolled over till I was sitting on my stomach and sighed.
Oh, we can play something like a sport or something.
Nightlight chuckled.
I've never played catch with anyone.
I never had a father.
You know, Nightlight, I didn't have a dad growing up.
Nyla's like, I didn't have a dad either.
I always wanted a son.
And I've always wanted
You know,
a
I've
son.
always the sun.
They're like, oh man, Mr. Nightlight, I hope one day I can have a son and raise him and like, have a relationship with him like I'm having with you right now.
Where is your son?
Did you have a son?
Wait, yeah, where is his son?
No, didn't he acknowledge it briefly? He was like, I don't know where my kids are. Oh well.
Yeah, he
No,
literally
his
did.
son, he's grown up just like me.
That's crazy.
He's playing with Redacted, according to Yams.
But who's he? Oh, that's right, with a
Sorry.
bowel of food. Okay, yeah, you got it.
Food.
He's just
Got
eating
it,
this
I
whole
remember.
time.
I'm young, Lance, but not that young.
Wasn't that like yesterday? I'm pretty sure that was yesterday, right? Because they went to bed, then he woke up in the morning, and then Twilight made him shower,
Oh,
and
you're
then
right. Yeah, it was.
Yeah, he's been gone for a whole day.
Catch
Yeah.
in the cradle of the silver spoon.
when you coming home, son?
I don't
I
know
don't
when.
know when. We'll get together then. And we'll
It's
have a
a
good time then.
You know, a bowel is supposed to be what, like 3 meters long?
Something like that.
Something like that.
Or 30.
Is the bowel okay? So
Your
is the bowel
intestine.
like both intestines, or like only one intestine, or like how does that work?
I don't care.
I don't
Anyway,
Okay, all right. Sorry, I'll shut up for asking a stupid question if you don't care.
I laughed a little.
Thanks, I appreciate that.
Anyways,
Okay. Wait, no, you didn't even. You're not saying that to me. That's part of the story. Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I laughed a little.
Yeah, sorry about that. We could. Yeah, Lance, amigo.
Greg said as he trotted towards us. Greg? Really? How does he keep sneaking up
You
on me?
literally talked about how he's gonna show up.
Oh, Greg, your card showing up where you're not invited. Lance, you told me to meet you here this time.
You texted me, bro. I don't understand.
You son of a bitch.
I'm
I
in.
think Pinky's rubbing off on him. That is not good. For all of us, that is.
Womp womp. Hey.
I said, still bored. Greg stopped in front of us and looked at Nightlight.
Yeah, who's this dude? Is he narc? You had to tell me you were a narc.
You have to tell me if you're a cop.
You have to tell me if you're a royal guard. It's a part of the rule.
You can't lie. It's not allowed. Fucking. I sat up and stretched.
Him? Here's Twilight's dad.
Greg smirked.
He is? Oh, dude. Bro.
He held out his hoof.
Nice to meet you, man.
Nightlight.
He answered as he shook Greg's hoof. Greg looked at me.
Hey, Lance, bro. Want to do something fun? No.
I responded.
Anything with you isn't going to end well. That's why I invited you. Wait.
He smirked.
How about you, Nightlight?
Nightlight shrugged.
Well, I guess I don't know him.
Great, dude.
Greg yelled out as his horn glowed.
We're gonna get drink.
My eyes widened.
Wait, no, don't. Air teleport us?
Greg laughed.
Do it, brah.
I looked around and saw a single building. It had the watering hole written on a sign out front.
Oh,
It was right next to the ever-free forest.
classic
Also,
bar name.
here's the thing. I don't think he invited Greg just to sense that he could mess with Lance. Well, here's the thing. He didn't invite him, but Lance was literally like, "Hey, I'm gonna like show you one of my friends, like Greg." Haha, funny.
He did make an aside, like when he was like, "Oh, let's go have fun." Like you're in for something. And even Twilight was like, "Oh yeah, you're gonna, his friends are crazy. You're gonna get up into some trouble." So I don't know. I felt like it was kind of implied.
Yeah. They have a bar here?
I asked in confusion. Greg nodded and began to happily trot towards the door.
Yep, it's the best place to go to get your ass drunk off.
It's 5 o'clock somewhere, dude.
Greg, have you been drinking already?
Greg,
What made you think that?
Greg, it's like 10:30
Jesus.
a.m.
Hey, it's 10 p.m. somewhere.
Really? They have bars here? Who would have thought that a place like this actually has a bar?
They do have cider.
I looked at Nightlight.
So...
He shrugged.
You did want to show me a good time, and we haven't done anything, so I guess this place will be interesting.
I nodded in agreement.
Yeah? Do you drink?
He shook his head.
No, I'm not a drinker. How about you?
I chuckled.
Nah, I don't drink. I'm just naturally the stupid. Anyway, well, I will, but I don't enjoy it.
I do drink, but I hate it.
I hate it.
I only drink to get drunk, nothing else.
Yeah, that's it.
Pussy coming or not, brah?
I drink because it is my solemn duty, not because I have fun.
I'm on a mission from God to drink my.
That's the body of Christ, amen.
Well, since I'm an angel, I can't get drunk anymore.
If I fill my belly up with the blood of Christ, maybe one day I'll be like him.
Greg yelled from the entrance.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, where the fuck are we? Also,
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You put coming on great. That just keep your panties on. Yeah.
I yelled back as I began to trot forward, followed by Nightlight.
What is panties?
Is that like socks for your genitals?
I don't understand. What is this?
Upon entering the bar, I was assaulted with an acid-like smell that burned my nostrils.
Oh my gosh.
Jesus.
Dude, they're Breaking Bad.
Oh no, they were fumigating.
Oh shit. After pathetically coughing at the scent, I followed Greg to the bar, which was almost full of ponies trying to get a drink, or just talking. I slid into one of the stools and looked around. Nightlight sat down on the one next to me, looking uncertain at being here. Greg was screaming at the bartender to hurry up and get over here. I looked over at Nightlight and sighed.
Yeah, he usually doesn't use that many racial slurs, but it's not really as far as I thought, huh?
He shrugged.
I guess not. When I was in high school, pony high school, me and my
Pony high
pals would always come to places like this.
Pony pals.
Well, they were cleaner back then, but it's still the same. These millennials nowadays have ruined these places. After the wrong people moved here.
This used to be a
Well,
nice
what do you
neighborhood
mean
when
by
I was a
that?
boy.
We would always play pool or something along those lines. You know, I was pretty good pool player back then. Even though my cutie mark doesn't represent it, but you could say it's a secondary talent of mine.
They called me Nightlight the Skeet Shooter. I was good at shooting skeet.
They call me the Ball King.
I smiled and turned his way.
Really? How good were you?
He smirked.
Let's just say I could get all the balls in the holes on the first shot.
Let's just say that.
Let's just say that.
Let's just say
let's
let's just say I can get things in holes pretty easily.
just say I've had all my pockets filled before.
I whistled.
Let's just say I got
Whoa.
very good at handling a
got-
stick.
I gotta see this one
Yeah.
day.
He laughed and rested his back against the bar.
If you two ever come visit, I'll show you. I have a pool table in the basement.
Oh.
My wife made me get rid of the fucking foosball table.
Oh, I'm still pissed about that.
That's before I put
I
Stan
had
in the
a-
cave
I
outside.
had
No girls allowed.
I had a limited edition pinball machine that she got rid of without letting me know.
It was a Playboy 1971. It was a beautiful machine.
Fucking pissed off. You know how expensive that was.
That's so funny.
I grinned and rested my back against the bar.
If you two ever come visit, I'll show. Wait, no,
Nope,
fuck.
do it down.
What the fuck? Yeah, sorry. No, the thing is, it says and rested his back or rested my back against the bar exactly the same way.
Yeah.
That's why I stuttered.
Yeah, you know, Knight, I think we'll do just fine. I think we'll just do that. Maybe when we have some free time and all. Finally, I wanted some stronger drink.
Greg yelled at the bartender. I looked at Greg and raised an eyebrow.
Oh, Greg, should you really do that?
He looked at me and smiled.
Oh yeah, I gotta do this.
I sighed and looked back at Nightlight.
As you were saying, we'll stop by one day. We'll also bring the kids.
He chuckled.
Kids? I thought you only had one. I haven't even seen my grandchildren yet.
I slid out of my stool and chuckled.
Lance, I haven't even seen them in like a week.
Well, they're at school right now, probably. I mean, that's what kids do, right? I think anyway.
Lance, it's the weekend.
Lance, it's
Oh,
Saturday.
shit. It's fucking Sunday.
It's the middle of summer and it's Sunday. What the fuck?
I don't know. They're like at church or something.
What's
There's
church?
apparently everyone in fucking Ponyville is religious now for some reason.
Well, he brought one King James Bible, and all of a sudden,
I mean, if they're all packed into the bar together, they're probably all Catholics now.
Yeah.
Alright then.
Fuck. Yeah, alrighty then? Have you already read that?
Yeah.
alrighty then.
He said with a chuckle. I began to trot towards the restrooms, passing several nasty-looking ponies on the way. I have a feeling I'm going to be raped.
Oh, haven't heard
What?
that in a while.
Okay.
All right, man. Okay, man.
Okay, that's a choice.
All right, sure. Oh, come on. No comment from either of you two? Oh, that's right. Remodeling. On my own.
The
Fun.
voices are silent.
Dude, that banger joke didn't get a
Yep,
reaction
that
from my conscience.
Yepson said, "Get ready for one of the characters of all time."
Oh, I can't wait.
Oh, amazing.
After a few minutes of walking, I arrived at the restaurant. A few minutes? How big is the bar?
That's a big ass thing. Maybe you had to push
Jesus.
through a lot of people.
There's just like one really long hallway.
it's the PT hallway.
Oh, no. Dude, that's so funny. I was going to say it's like House of Leaves. Like fucking my house. Okay. I pushed open the door and then gagged it. Sorry, what the fuck? I pushed open the door and then gagged. It smelt like old puke. And urine.
I wonder
I
why.
braced myself and walked in. Yeah, this place needs to be inspected. Fast. A few of the stalls had hooves under them, but the last one was empty. So I walked in and positioned myself so I could use it.
How do pony stalls work?
I mean, they can sit on benches like people, so it's probably just the same as a normal, like, toilet.
That's fair.
Surely.
It doesn't go pee. 'cause
Well,
that goes
you
up.
should be, I was gonna say, if you should ask about the fucking urinal situation.
Yeah,
a
that's
little more
true,
interesting.
actually. Yeah, because they're
Once
aimed
that
up.
job
It'll hit
was
like
done.
his jaw or something.
Yeah, true. It's hard to be, you have to stand, like, really far away. The arc, it's very difficult to get used to when you're first coming to Ponyville. Once that job was done, I hit the handle, which flushed the toilet. I then opened the stall's door and walked out. But before I could walk over to the sink, the stall door next to me swung outward and slammed into my face. Okay, what are the odds that he's gonna forget to wash his hands? Now that there's like a character
Yeah.
introduction.
Hi.
I stumbled into the wall and held my snout, which had that very uncomfortable cold feeling forming in it. Okay. The pony who had flung the door open stepped out and looked at me.
Oh, crud. How are you? Are you okay?
Upstream reported, 404 not found.
Oh, there we go. We got yeah.
What? He's coming to me in a dream. What's the quality of this image?
They're remodeling.
No,
they're remodeling. His eyesight got worse.
No, this is what it looked like after he got smacked in the face by the door.
There's the guy on the title screen.
Fucking Break and Dawn are moving a host share or what?
version.
Host store share photo bucket like icon in the middle of his vision.
This is like when you pause a video game and the whole background gets like blurry while the menu's up.
Oh, that's funny. Yeah, sorry, my cataracts are like kicking in. I looked up to see an ash gray pony with a brown and white mane.
Yeah, I'll live.
He held out his hoof.
I'm terribly sorry.
I grabbed his hoof and allowed him to help me stand.
It's fine, really.
Once I was standing, I looked at his cutie mark to see a crescent moon.
Huh, nice cutie mark. What does it mean?
He smiled.
Nice cutie mark. Did your husband make it out for you?
I'm glad you asked, actually. It shows my interest in the moon symbology. You've been studying it for years, trying to figure out all information it hides.
It's the moon.
Some people predict that a rabbit rests upon the moon.
Still making treats to this day, sent up there by a little boy.
I chuckled.
Well, it's better than mine.
I looked down at my hoof, which he was still holding on to. My unwashed poopy hoof.
Ew.
You can let go of my hoof now?
He smiled sheepishly and let go of my hoof.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
What are the chances that he's gay?
Oh my god, this is so obvious. He's definitely gay because, like, I'm not gay is in, like, 3 chapters. It's gotta be some situation with this guy, right? Surely.
Oops.
Okay, I shrugged.
It's cool. Now, if you'll excuse me, I gotta get back to my friends.
Wait, doesn't Lance have like a wedding band on or something?
With you?
No, he took it off for guys' night.
Oh.
Yeah! The ring's coming up! Did you say, can I come already?
Yeah, I said.
Okay, got it, sorry. He asked, becoming nervous. I smiled.
Here, just follow me.
He smiled and allowed me to lead him out of the bathroom and back to my seat. Once back, I jumped up on my stool and spun around to face Nightlight.
Back.
The pony walked up and stood between our seats.
Who's this? Another one of your weird friends?
He's like sideways. He's just like standing completely between the two of them.
That's so funny.
Nightlight asked, pointing down at the pony.
I don't know, what's your name?
I asked while looking at the pony.
My name is Troy, and yours is?
It's Tovey,
it is
actually.
Tovey.
It's Tovey.
There's a V in the mix. Sorry.
What the fuck does Tovey mean?
I'm Tovey Box.
Tovey Maguire,
You know,
bro.
actually, what if he just...
What
if, hold on.
Spider-Man?
What if,
Yeah.
what if he missed the B because it's right next to the V? And he just left it.
It's got to be just Tovey. You know, it's Tovey in multiple things as well.
Well, that's what I'm
Maybe
saying. Like,
autocorrect.
he was going to type Toby, but he missed it. He's like, you know what? I'm just going to keep Tovey.
You know, I meant to do that.
Yeah.
We're here for Tovey Box.
Yeah, shout out to Tovey.
Tobias.
Back! You missed voicing legit.
Legit?
Aw.
Wait.
Hey!
Welcome.
It's the
That's alright. Maybe legit will come.
We've just met
Hey,
Toby.
how,
He never comes
hold
back.
on. I got a question for you. How busy was it at work today? No details.
Wow.
Wow, that's a lot of
That's
That's
really
very
busy.
busy. No words.
Just like
Normal
a
day, busy as hell.
normal day. Oh, fuck! I thought it would be an off season because of the baby killing factor. It's, you know, you weren't there. You'll have to go back and watch the.
So many babies.
You like had to be there. It's like an inside joke. You had to be there.
Yeah, I had to be there. Inside jokes. You know.
All right.
Ladies.
Where are we?
We just met Toby.
My name is Jeb.
He said with a large smile. I pointed a hoof at myself.
Unlands Grainfield?
I then pointed at Nightlight.
And he's not like my father-in-law.
I then pointed behind me at Greg.
And that's my dude, my bro, my brother, Greg.
Tovey nodded.
Okay, I get it. It's nice to meet you all.
He's kind of like, you're doing like a cross between like Frederick and Peter.
Yeah.
It's Jordan Peterson.
It's a little bit. It's a little bit of like, yeah,
Peterson.
yeah, a little bit Pearson. It's not quite Pearson, but it's a little bit Pearson.
Nice to meet you too.
Nightlight said with a happy smile.
Yeah.
Greg said, tapping his hoof impatiently on the bar.
Come on, bring me a drink. My drink. My drink.
My wife.
My wife.
Bring me my wife.
I was considering trying to give him like the fucking Alex Jones voice, but I was like, no, okay.
That would ruin.
That would kill you. Yeah.
That would kill me. That would actually just
A conversation between him and Brig. Okay. I sighed.
Right, give them.
Bartender.
JD, take this one.
Bartender.
Here you go. One Skittles.
The bartender said as he pushed a large beverage towards Greg. It's like a like a Whataburger large. Greg smiled.
Oh, fuck yeah, bro.
He then picked it up with his magic and tilted it into his mouth. His eyes widened as he chugged the drink. He slammed it down and let out a yell.
Fucking get back!
Also, he definitely didn't wash his hands.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't you mean his
forgot.
hooves?
His hooves, excuse me.
He's part of the 40%.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
be
part of
to
the
be
Frontier House
honest.
conversation.
I'm gonna be honest right now.
Yeah, shoot.
They're horses.
They are horses.
Oh,
So-
whoa, yeah. You know, Greg, he did say he hadn't showered in like weeks or whatever. So I mean,
They're horses, so his hooves are always touching the ground.
yeah, but like Ponyville's clean. It's like Japan.
Yeah, people pee on
What
the
if it's
ground.
not? What if it's
in
just
the
really
bathroom.
dirty?
Yeah, maybe it is dirty. I don't know.
Yamson, tell us the lore about Ponyville piss.
Not since the Brody. Yeah, true. It used to be a nice neighborhood.
Greg
Okay. I laughed.
Maybe.
No, Greg. No, Greg smiled.
Wait, yeah.
No, you're right, Cody.
No, I was right. You
you're
let
right,
me
yeah.
straight. I laughed.
Yeah, we're gonna have to drag him out of here later.
No, it says we're gonna have to drag him out of her later.
Oh, drag have her later.
Probably.
Nightlight said, rubbing his back, rubbing Greg's
Oh,
back.
breaking
Sound of glass breaking.
Oh my god, thick country eggs. Hi. Hi. Did y'all just beat my drink?
Said a voice with a thick country accent. I turned to see Greg standing next to a stallion, broken glass between them. Greg smirked.
I didn't, bro. And if I did, I would do this.
He then picked up a glass full of liquid and splashed it in his face.
Glass him.
Glass him, yeah.
Hey, did you just spit my drink? Nah, dude. Throws the drink
No,
in his face.
it was
That's a
spilled drink.
spill. Yeah, he like dropped
Spill.
his glass, and so he's like, "Did you spill my drink?" Fucking, I don't know. He then picked up a glass. Okay, the stallion jumped up and glared at Greg.
Boy, I said, boy, you're asking for a flank whooping.
Foghorn Leghorn. is
Greg
that
pulled
you?
his. Yeah, that's pretty good.
I love that Benoit Blanc is here now.
Yeah, that's fantastic. Greg pulled his hoof back and slapped the stallion.
Bitch. Slap, bitch. That's it.
The stallion yelled out as he stood up on his hind legs and held his hooves up in a fighting position.
Oh.
Wait, is he using a boxing style of fighting? Oh, poor Greg. The stallion leaned down and slammed his hoof into Greg's jaw, knocking him backwards.
My name
Fight.
is Pugilist.
Yeah.
Fight!
Pugilist fisticuff.
One stallion yelled out as he jumped up and threw his glass at another pony. Okay, so does he just... Okay, actually, no, you're here. Were you just like, oh, it's like a food fight in like a high school and everyone just starts fucking going at it as soon as there's like a...
Well, the whole reason this entire scenario was even happening because my brother would not leave me alone when we were kids because he got like really into boxing. So he would beg me for like weeks on end to write write any kind of story with boxing. So I finally just put it in Living the Dream.
That's fire. I like that.
Let's go.
Not good.
Tovey muttered beside me. The entire bar went crazy. Every pony was either jumping up to fight or flee. A bar fight? Greg just caused a bar fight? The first stallion's friend stood up and stood beside him, while the other stayed in the booth.
Fuck. Wait. The
I
one
imagine
time
Jack Root is the country
The
one.
first stallion friend. Okay, no. Yeah, got it. Yeah, it is. Like the country guy's friend.
Yeah.
Okay, so Jada, you take this one then.
Good job, Jack Root. That'll show.
The one talking pushed a pony down who had ran at him.
That'll show him to mess with you.
The pony, who must be Jack Root, smiled.
Yeah, I don't think you'd be messing with me anymore.
I declare.
Sound of 3 wooden chairs breaking.
Wow,
Let me
exactly
try.
3?
I'm just imagining like someone overlays the sound effect of like wood cracking, but it's like the same effect 3 times.
That's really funny.
That's what you think, pussies.
Crash Bandicoot barrel noise 3 times.
It overlays really loudly. It's like a video game where the sound effect just stacks.
Greg yelled out as he began to throw chairs at the 2 ponies. The one who remained in the booth was slowly wrapping something around his front hooves. Hand wraps? No. Hoof wraps? Greg ran over to us, knocking ponies out of the way.
Yo, come on, bros. You gotta help me. I'm good.
I said, still watching the fight.
Same here.
Tovey said.
Yeah, not much of a fighter. Plus, I don't feel up to it.
Nightlight said with a grin.
Oh man, fuck you, bros.
You literally started a fight with some rando.
Yeah, I don't know. You're very confrontational. Greg said before turning around. The 2 ponies from before ran up to him and rammed into him. They then fell to the floor and began to roll around, trading blows. I stood inside.
Well, Greg's dead. This can get worse.
My head went to the side as a pony slammed his hoof into me.
I was wrong. Womp womp.
I grabbed the pony by his hoof and pulled him towards me. I then slammed my head into his, causing him to collapse to the ground. I looked up at all the ponies fighting each other. This was complete chaos!
It's the reign of chaos.
Look, training. Yay! I sighed and changed my form to my angel form. What? I love this form, and I see the opportunity to use it. I'm going to use it.
Did God give him the angel form to beat people up? Is that what it's for?
Yes.
Yeah, he's. This is mission work, I think. I walked forward and I walked forward and slammed my hoof into a stallion's face, sending him into another. Oh yeah, this is so much fun. Yeah, I'm being sarcastic. Truly, I'm just bored now. Tovey ran up beside me and smiled.
Can I help you?
I shrugged and opened my wings.
Sure. Oh, sorry. Sure, go crazy.
I then swung my wings to the side, knocking 3 stallions down. I twisted around. You're definitely just getting into the mix with like random people that aren't attacking you. I twisted around and began to walk in a different direction. But before I could do anything else, I saw a stallion holding a broken bottle to Nightlight. Holy shit.
Jesus Christ.
I glared and flew forward and slammed into the stallion, knocking him away.
This is getting old.
Couldn't you just end this? Also, I'm surprised at how chill I am about you turning into a fucking angel in front of me.
Nightlight asked. I shrugged.
Yeah, I guess. Should I?
Yes.
I chuckled.
Consider it done?
What?
Question mark?
Maybe. Ooh. When I turned back to the room full of ponies, a smirk broke across my face. This could be a little fun. I flew forward, slamming into a few stallions in the process. I jumped over another and slammed my oversized wings into him, knocking him unconscious. I then landed on a table and kicked a bottle at another pony, hitting him in the head. I stepped down from the table and slammed my back legs into it, sending it into a few other ponies. A stallion stepped in front of me and tried to hit me. I grabbed his hoof and pulled him forward. I then slammed my head into his and let him drop. I then grabbed his hind leg and flung him at another stallion. This went on for another minute before the only ones left in the room was me, my friends, and the 3 stallions from before. The third one was still sitting in the booth, now rubbing his mustache, his hooves fully wrapped in the hoof wraps. It took him a really long time to get them on.
Also, it's like, the only ones left are these bad guys who started the fight with my idiot friend through a drink in his face.
Yeah, and I beat up everyone else in the bar first. Greg was laughing like a maniac as he rubbed his bloody face on a table. How drunk is he? Well, knowing him, he's not even drunk and is doing that for the hell of it.
I said, why are y'all not fighting us? Why y'all want to fight us?
Come on,
Come on.
Jack Root said with a grunt. I shook my head.
No, I don't want to fight. I don't know why you think we want to fight you. I was simply playing peacekeeper a minute ago.
American military and Middle East.
Yes. Oh my god. Yeah. So there's you, Jada. This is a friend.
Sorry. The friend.
Friend.
Now I lost my place.
God damn it.
Well, is it well?
Yeah, well, I say.
Well, I say you're lying. Try to get us to drop our guard.
The other said.
I'll agree with Rocco. You faking it. Y'all faking it.
Jack Root said angrily.
I got him.
Rocco said as he stepped forward, now standing on his hind legs, his front hooves held out in front of himself. I sighed.
Why me?
I then flew towards him and threw a punch. He shifted to the side and grabbed my foreleg. He then put his other hoof on my head and slammed it into a table. He let me go and grabbed my hind leg. He pulled upward and slammed me onto the table. He brought his hoof up and slammed it into my gut, forcing me through the table and onto the floor.
I like the idea that he stood up on his hind legs and just like grew human hands from his hooves.
He does like Homer Simpson grabbing Bart by the neck.
Yeah.
Okay, I just screwed up that attack. He easily countered it. Wow. I stood and coughed.
Cough.
Okay. You're pretty good.
He backed up, still on guard.
Well, why thank you?
Now, who are you?
I asked curiously.
We're the boxing trio. The best bell hoof boxing team in Equestria.
He said proudly. I nodded, impressed.
Awesome. I don't want to fight you, believe me.
He lowered his guard.
Yeah, I could tell. I usually be, which means that, according to the power levels, I'm stronger than Nightmare.
True.
Oh.
I think this is the third one, so you can take this one, Cabral.
Oh, okay. Rematch?
The podium booth said.
What?
I asked. He stood and smiled.
I want to fight you in a real match. I gotta see you in actual action.
I caucus my head.
Really?
He laughed.
Yes, really.
Really, Sullivan? You want to have an actual match with him?
Rocco asked, confused. Sullivan looked at his friend and smiles.
But of course, have you seen him? He looks like one of them angels, and I like a challenge.
I laughed.
I'm sorry, but I have no idea how to box.
Learn then.
He said simply.
I know boxing. God has given it to me. I could, but you really want to have a match with me?
He waved a hoof.
2 reasons. 1, you look like you'll be a fun challenge. And 2, it's been a while since I've had an actual bout.
He also said a fun challenge.
Oh, apologies. A challenge.
Challenge.
A challenge, as they say in the French.
Challenge, as they say in French.
Challenge. He leaned forward.
In Maris.
What do you say?
I rubbed my chin.
Sure. When and where?
He smiled.
Great. Today at noon. It's 11:45. The gym in Canterlot. We'll be there all day.
Sorry. Well, I'll be there. This is just a friendly fight, right? Sorry.
Fucking.
If I
wait.
tried,
Okay,
Jackroot.
Jackroot nodded.
I'll say yeah, just for fun.
Sullivan waved his friends towards the doors.
I will see you soon.
No, I'm Sullivan. Oh wait, no.
What?
Yeah, no, I'm Sullivan. You're the other one.
Oh
No.
yeah, I'm Rocco.
You're
Yeah,
Rocco.
you're Rocco,
I'm
yeah.
Sullivan.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
We'll see you soon.
You will.
I said with a smile. After they left, I trotted back to my friends. Greg was passed on the floor.
Oh, Greg, no.
God
Rest
bless.
in peace.
Wait to him, but I'm built
Aw,
different.
pour one out for our homeboy.
You pour one out for Greg, and he fucking Jackroot walks back in. He goes, "Did you just spill my drink?"
Did you just spill my drink?
and then the scene replays itself.
Yeah, just literally
And
from the
then
top.
copy
Everybody
paste the
comes
same
right
text.
back into the bar. Okay. Nightlight chuckled.
Well, we did want a more interesting day, right?
I chuckled.
We did. Now, you all get to watch me get my flank kicked.
Nightlight and Tovey laughed, causing me to smile. This little event should be interesting. I just hope I don't end up knocked out on the mat.
So, like, Tovey just heard Lance say that Nightlight's his father-in-law. Does that not, like,
Yeah.
imply that Lance is taken or anything? Or, like...
Oh, he doesn't care.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, hold on.
You, okay, yeah, sorry, I saw the comment, if that's what you're about to say.
Yeah, I was about to mention it.
So, April 15th, 2012. Very important, and this is Austin. Very important, this is the rest of the chapter. And then it's the last of the chapter, like it's the same thing we just read. Okay, I have a small problem to attend to in real life, so I have to use my phone right now, meaning I'm going to finish the chapter right here in the comment. I'll add to the chapter later. I'll add it to the chapter later. And then you did. Congratulations. Do you remember what came up that caused you to cut it short?
Would never be able to tell you, bud.
Okay, fair enough. Okay.
Did you end up in the hospital again?
That'd be crazy.
Probably not.
It's the TB this time.
All right. Well,
I mean, if we
do
get
you wanna
this
try and
big
punch
chunk
out?
done, don't have to stress about getting another big chunk, you know?
Yep, let's do it. One more, baby.
Let's go,
One
baby.
One more.
Oh shit! Oh, sick art though.
Oh, love
Punch
the art.
out. I can no longer hold my pee. I'll be right back.
All right. It's a brief
Yeah.
interlude.
So yeah, like fucking like, goddamn, like I was gonna make the joke earlier, but like it genuinely feels like they like this dude is just like, yep, you're an angel. That's fine. I can beat you. I hadn't had a real challenge since God Himself came down and I beat the shit out of him. That's why he no longer dares to enter.
No,
Equestria.
you know what it is? He probably had made a bet with like the devil, and then he beat the devil in a boxing match.
He fucking
Got
had a
golden
championship match against
Yeah,
God
it came
and the
down to
devil,
Georgia.
one after the other.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Like that's why like Equestria is outside of God's normal
And
domain.
Sullivan is the Jiren.
Oh.
That's so true.
Wait, I've just realized. So
Who's
chapter
the next strongest
117.
man? Oh,
Chapter 117 is coming up, the Halo chapter,
Yeah.
and that's the I'm Not Gay chapter, is chapter Halo. So
oh my god!
God.
Dun dun dun! Dun, dun, dun. I can't believe Master Chief is gay.
oh, crazy.
Yo,
Well,
Oh,
he-
canon.
Poggers.
Pug.
Good job.
Yo.
I love wins.
Love wins, baby.
That's why the Halo rings
I'm
are
so
safe.
glad. I'm so glad him and the Arbiter get together.
I
Master
know.
Chief, you want to tell me what you're doing with that strap on?
I'm not gay.
Sir.
I need a
finishing this
I need a
ride.
dildo.
Wait, no, you feel like Metal Gear Solid. Different game.
I don't know how to do a Master Chief.
But, yeah, Cody, the I'm Not Gay
Sure.
chapter is chapter 117.
Yeah, I could hear. I didn't
Okay.
take off my headset.
Pog.
All right, anyway, punch out. Bam.
Chapter
Dum, dum, dum.
115. Here we go.
Love the art.
Great
Great job, Ian.
That's fantastic art, by
I
the
like
way.
Yeah,
I like the subtle soy jack in the background.
Oh my god.
You're such a fucking attentive, like, art viewer. I'm impressed
It's
by
almost like I do
Punch
in
it.
art.
Yeah, I guess so.
Punch
Greg
it.
yelled as he held the punching bag in front of me.
Wait, is this? Anyway, I'm just gonna assume he's in normal form again.
Yeah.
I am
I yelled back as I slammed my hoof into it. We were at the Canterlot gym waiting. You went to Ponyville! What are you doing? Why did you roll it back to Canterlot again?
Well, because that's where they said they would
40
be.
minutes. It took 40 minutes.
Jesus Christ. Okay. Greg was currently trying to show me how to box, but he wasn't a good teacher. His face was covered in bandages, covering the cuts on his face. Those ponies really did a number on him.
Punch the... Oh, dude, punch the bag. I want to see it break.
He yelled as he puffed on his joint. I slammed my hoof into it and grunted.
What the hell do you think I'm doing?
Actually, Yemston, I don't think Lance forgot he can heal. He's just, letting Greg suffer a little bit, making him work for it.
I respect that.
You let go of the bag inside.
If this is your best, you suck, idiot.
I put my hoof to my face and sighed.
This is only a friendly match, not a serious one.
He face hoofed.
Bro, let me tell you something. He said friendly match, but I heard a fight to the death. I want you to fuck him up.
Now it was my turn to face hoof.
Oh, you're the worst coach ever.
He laughed.
Yeah. Oh, the fuck you too, bro. Yeah, fuck you too, bro.
He then turned and walked over to a bench. I sighed and turned to my other two friends. My friend Nightlight.
My friend
Yeah, okay.
Nightlight.
Yeah.
Nightlight studying a book on boxing, and Tovi was sitting on a bench watching me. Now what?
Damn, Don. You were right. We should have remodeled a long time ago.
Told ya.
Don't you like the new photo bucket watermark lens that's permanently in your vision?
We couldn't afford the subscription. It's like $5 a month.
We couldn't
Oh,
fix we couldn't fix your cataracts, so we could do the book.
We thought it'd make it at least
Where have
stylized.
you been? I've been needing you two for I don't know, since you left. What do you need, Lance? Remember all those boxing movies and games I've seen? Yeah, why'd you ask? Can you guys review them? So I can try and teach me?
Easy. Why do we have to teach you how to box?
Watch my recent memories. I'm not recapping you. Okay, we'll get back to you in a minute.
Wait, I just remembered. Doesn't Lance's consciousnesses control whether or not he can go into angel form?
I think so.
Why did he, when they were gone, why did he turn into an angel?
I don't know. Well, because him dying is separate from the 3 of me stuff? I don't know. I don't know how it works. I'm not the writer. The writer's here, though. We could ask him.
He scratched.
Hey man, there
Yeah,
might
what
be a
was it?
plot hole in this story from 11 years ago.
Oh no.
You better
Why
fix
didn't
it.
you? But I was 12 years old at this point. Come on.
Why would
Oh,
you say
Jesus,
that?
don't
Holy
say that to
crap.
Oh.
I might have been
You're such a little baby. You're such a little baby.
Yeah.
I was
I'm a 24-year-old baby.
I was 17? What was this?
I was
11 years
in-
ago?
I was in it was 2012. So I was in high school in 2012. I don't remember what grade I was in on top of my head, but
I was 17. I was in college.
you were in college at
What?
17?
Yeah.
Really? Oh, you were boy genius?
Yeah. No, I
Oh my
graduated
God,
17 and I went
Dexter.
straight to college right after, so
He's Dexter from the laboratory.
yeah.
Yo, you're Dexter from the laboratory. You're
Oh
like
my god.
what? Who is like the genius kid doctor?
Yep.
This is like a reference only old people will get. Duhad, what was the name of the kid doctor?
Doogie Hazard?
Yes, you actually did it. That's fucking awesome. Yeah, thank you. Yeah, he's like Doogie Howser.
That's so funny.
I am a surgeon.
I am a surgeon. That's old news at this point. That's kind
I
of
know. Well, people don't know that. They don't know when we recorded this.
It's gonna be. It's not gonna come out in like an earlier time, right? Like it can't come
Yeah.
out before we recorded it.
Yeah.
Wow. You don't know that.
Maybe it'll have like a resurgence, and then it'll be like relevant again.
Yeah, it'll be funny again. People will be like, "Oh, live Dr. Han reaction," and it'll be like, there'll be a picture of Lance.
Yeah. Yamston, get on that. There was a joke I wanted to make like before we started riffing, which is that like Don comes back and he's like, Lance, you said to remember all the boxing content you've consumed, but all I've got here are World Star Hip Hop videos and Rocky 3.
Rocky 3.
Oh, perfect.
Well, that's all my brother had.
Specifically, it's only the parts with the robot butler. That's so weird.
That's so funny.
Wait, Dawn, is that Rocky 3 or 4? I can't remember. Which one did they introduce?
I'm pretty sure it's
the
3
boxing
over
robot?
here.
It's the one with the staircase. That's Rocky 1!
Oh, wait, don't they all have the staircase?
Wait, what about the one where it's like frozen wasteland? He's doing pull-ups outside. That's Rocky 4.
What about the one in the jungle? That's Predator. That's not even the same movie.
Sylvester Stallone's not even in that.
Well, that was easier than expected. I turned around and looked over at Sullivan and his two friends. They were currently talking and joking around.
They were talking about
there's
Rocky.
no. Wait, they're all in the same gym?
Yeah.
Yeah, apparently.
Okay. Yeah, there's no need for him to practice. He's already a professional. Why did I agree to this? I'm only gonna get hurt.
Yo, Lance, we got this, baby. Great. Hurry up and start teaching me how to do this. Should I go to the punching bag? Nah, man. We're just going to download all this knowledge into your memory. That way you'll remember every move you've seen in those movies. Really? That easy?
Oh yeah, that easy.
I love the
It really
idea
helps
that
to
he
be
gets his,
updated the firmware.
I love the idea that he gets his ass kicked because they're all fake moves.
That'd be really funny.
They're all just fake movie moves, and he's like, "Well, I don't know. I've never encountered this. This wasn't a
Flying
movie."
kick.
He starts like charging up a Donkey Kong punch from Smash.
He's like trying to do a Hadouken. He's like, Hadouken!
May.
You kicked ass in that bar, but you failed at the last part. Shut up, Break. I tried. But come on. He had skills on his side.
Lance,
Don't get mad at
we
me,
should use the
bro.
Dogen paw. It's more overtly lethal than the Kamehameha.
You want this knowledge or not? Give it to me.
You got it.
I'm sending Kill Bill to your brain right now. You may get a foot fetish. But you know, that's neither here nor there.
Well, it doesn't matter. You won't have to encounter any feet in this world.
In a
Because it's all
question, right?
There
hooves.
are only hooves here.
A second later, my mind was filled with memories of all the boxing movies and games I've ever seen or played. Well, that didn't actually teach me how to box, but at least it gives me a very good chance at standing a chance.
That's funny.
There you go. Now, beat his ass. I'll try and win, but come on. Do you really think that I can beat him in a fair fight? Yeah, you're right. Doesn't look like a wuss up there, you idiot. Okay, can you turn on my bionic eye?
Yep.
Once my HUD was up, I looked over at Sullivan.
Hey, Sullivan, you ready?
He turned from his friends and smiled.
Yes, but the real question is, are you ready?
I shrugged.
That's right as I'll ever be.
He laughed and pointed to the ring.
Well, if you're ready, get up there.
I looked at he ring and trotted over to it.
It's
I
my
jumped
ring.
up and slid.
I married boxing.
ring.
I'm married to Rocco over here. We've been lovingly married for 30 years.
Fucking Lance gets up and he's like, "Nice boxing ring. Did your husband get it for you?"
Yes.
Yes, he's right over there.
I jumped up and slid under the ropes and onto the mat. Well, time to get my ass kicked. Again. Greg jumped up on one of the corners and levitated a chair over.
Yo, Lance. Get your ass over here.
I sighed and trotted to the corner.
What? I just want to I just want to punch, jab, and bite.
Oh, wait, you did punch, jab, and bite.
Like you to punch, jab, and bite.
I'm just
I
fucking
want to.
pissed. He said as he levitated a water bottle to me. I sighed.
Greg, go. This is boxing. There is no biting.
Nobody bites like Aracon.
Still, do it. Now, wake up.
He said as he thrusted it into my face. I rolled my eyes and grabbed the bottle. I then tilted it up and began to drink. Then I began to gag.
Greg, what is in this?
Ayahuasca.
You're gonna see some shit, man. Yo, whiskey makes you a man.
He said with a laugh. The conscience has told me to give you peyote juice. I've been told it's from like a boxing movie, maybe. I spit out the rest in my mouth and coughed.
That's from Rocky 5.
You could have warned me that burned.
No, I'm pretty sure that's a Rocky 2 thing.
Is that what it is?
He shrugged and pointed across the mat to where Sullivan was. He was currently wrapping hoof wraps around his front hooves.
Again.
He takes them off and puts them on all day,
Can't
every
get
day.
too many layers on. If I just bundle these up, then I'm not going to feel a thing.
I don't even need it. I don't even need boxing gloves.
You know, beat his ass.
Greg said as he levitated a pair of hoof wraps up to me. I picked up one of the rolls and began to roll it around my hoof.
Why? Why do you want me to beat him? Because his friend over there hit me?
Greg said as he pointed at his bandaged face. I laughed. What? Seeing Greg like this is funny. You'd agree if you knew the guy. That's actually written in this.
That's really funny.
Dude, if you met Greg, you'd get it. Like, for real.
Yeah.
For real. Really, Greg? You just started it.
I said as I began to wrap my other hoof. He rolled his eyes and pulled out another blunt.
Doesn't matter, dude.
I love Greg's like bag of holding that has like water bottles and blunts and chairs and shit in it.
That's where all
Really?
teaching supplies are.
Yeah.
Real.
Got my hooves.
Huh? Wait,
I
where are we?
sighed.
I sighed, tapped my hooves together.
Well, I'm just going to go and have fun.
Greg face hoofed.
Well, then, fuck you!
I twisted around.
Hey, you Ray Sullivan?
Been ready.
He said with a chuckle.
Can you please provide the music?
Greg said as he levitated a radio up to him. I sighed.
Go ahead.
He smirked.
Great, dude. Took me forever to get the song.
He pressed a few buttons on the radio and smiled.
Music started when you start. Music starts when you start.
Break, is that the song from Rocky 4?
No, I'm pretty sure. I think it's from Creed 2.
Oh, Creed 2 is a good movie. I like Creed 2.
All right, Sullivan, let's hear it.
Oh, sorry. I was daydreaming about Rocky.
I just love Rocky so much.
I love
Rocky
Rocco,
and-
too. That's why Rocco is named Rocco, by the way.
Remember when Twilight threw Rocky out
Oh
the
my god,
window?
wait, is Rocco actually named after Rocky?
Wait.
Well, yeah, of course. Like,
Pretty
obviously.
much, probably.
It's probably
Oh,
because
God.
Rocky is a. Oh no, Tom. I was thinking of Tom.
Anyways, well then, I guess we start.
Sullivan said as he nodded to his friend. Jack Root jumped up on the ring and looked at us.
All right, now. There ain't many rules for this here match, since it's on official hole. There's no kicking or unfair hits. If y'all knock on your flank 3 times, you get out. Now got that?
I nodded.
Yeah? So objective is to knock the others out?
Or survive for 2 rounds, don't die.
Sullivan said as he rotated his neck.
Oh Jesus!
Like an owl.
Hoo-hoo.
on the Z-axis, just fucking.
I said as I prepared.
Oh, on the dang bell, I'll begins.
Jack Root said as he jumped off the ring and landed next to Rocco. Okay, let's try and not get hurt too bad.
Time to kick some ass.
Yay, more pain.
Ding ding.
Ding! As soon as the bell went off, Greg started the music, and I instantly recognized it. Living on a Prayer.
Now, if you
404
click
bad
it-
request.
Yeah.
Or bad request.
Who doesn't know fucking Living on a Prayer by Bon Jovi? Come on.
You don't know. This
We
could-
don't know that it's Bon Jovi.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it could be
you
a
guys
cover.
didn't know. Fucking at least one person here didn't know I just had sex. So you know,
That's true.
That was Cabral. Everyone else knew.
Well, okay.
you all
see
pretended
how
you
it
didn't know
is.
at least at the beginning. At the beginning, it was just me.
You know, that probably actually knocked me
I-
down further in the rankings.
It did. Yeah, you're fucked, bro.
Yeah.
No.
Oh damn! All the Lonely Island fans are pissed.
Oh,
Dude,
no.
By the way, Living on a Prayer, not like really that good fight music. It's not the worst, but like it's
No.
kinda, yeah.
Again, why not just put on Rocky?
Whoa, the Squidward on a chair. You know. Well, at least it's not heavy metal.
Okay.
True. But fight.
I stood up on my hind legs, which was hard, and began to hobble my way over to Sullivan, who was also on his hind legs.
Wouldn't it be easier with like? Okay, but there's no rules against flying. Just
There
fly,
ain't no
bro.
rule that says that you can't have a dog in the box.
Fucking Louis tags in.
A dog? A pony?
Yeah, Louis gonna tag in. He's gonna sucker punch his ass. It could be like, oh man, it's gonna be so cool.
I brought my hooves up in a defensive manner, like a house,
Like a
waiting
house.
for him to throw the first punch. Sullivan began to hop from hoof to hoof,
Hey,
slowly
hey,
moving
hey.
his forehooves around.
I see you're using the fancy house technique for defense.
Ah, the fancy manner. You know, that's a technique I haven't seen since Ot 72.
What, 1072?
What are you talking about? It's only like 1100 right now.
Oh, no. He made a move with his left hoof, causing my gaze to land on it. But he instantly brought his right hoof in from the side. A perfect hook!
Oh.
My head snapped to the side from the impact. He then followed up with a quick jab from his left hoof and a heavy hit to the gut with his right.
Quick lands. Use the Dempsey roll. Do it.
I stumbled back, trying to stay upright. Sullivan advanced, and he began to throw his hoof after hoof at my head, which was barely protected. I was able to block a few of his punches, but wow, he's fast! He threw a straight jab, which connected with my snout. I instinctively brought my hoofs to my face and held my nose. Sullivan used this to his advantage and pulled back his right hoof.
Uh-oh, Shoney's signature move.
Rocco yelled out. What?
It's a punch.
Oh, my entire upper body. his special move is the punch.
Normal punch.
My entire upper body snapped back from the massive blow I had just received, back into the left.
Snap back to reality.
I fell to the mat, dazed.
I keep forgetting because it's been a while since Rocco said anything. 1, 2, 3.
Rocco yelled, counting down. My face! The pain! Ah!
4, 5, 6,
Get up, Lance!
7, 8, 9.
I forced myself to my hooves and stood back up and held my hooves up.
Yay! Go Lance!
Tovey yelled out, pumping his hoof in the air.
Way to go, Dance. Hang in there.
I forgot he was here.
Nightlight encouraged. Yeah, what are you doing here, man?
I was reading a book about boxing.
Do better, idiot!
Yelled Greg, stomping his hoof. I moved forward, hooves held up in front of me. Sullivan smiled and threw a jab. I parried it and countered with a punch to the gut.
Punch, punch.
He grunted from the impact and slammed his hoof into my unprotected face.
Oh.
Again, I stumbled back, but was able to keep my guard up. Sullivan advanced and began to throw punch after punch, slowly backing me up. I held my hooves up, blocking a few of the hits. But most still connected with my head. He backed me up into a corner and continued the onslaught.
I'm watching Rocky 3 right now. Punch him when I say so.
I winced as a punch hit me between my eyes. My bionic eye showed a bit of static for a second.
Now.
I moved my head to the side, causing his next punch to fly past my head, surprising him. I then brought my hoof up and slammed it into his jaw. His head snapped back, causing him to stumble back.
Great work! Now, get him!
I jumped forward and slammed my hoof into his slightly protected face. He winced and threw another jab. This one hit me above the eye, sending a searing pain through my face. I shook my head and hooked him in the side of the head. He stumbled slightly, but recovered enough to dodge my next jab. Dude, Yamson says it'd be really bad if Sullivan activated the self-destruct button.
God's like, are you serious right now?
Oh, it's
Dude,
Sullivan.
Yeah,
You've
Sullivan
been alive
will run back to
forever.
me like, what the hell just happened?
You picked a fight with Sullivan?
Like
Are you
it kills,
serious?
It kills them both. God's like, okay, well, oh no, Sullivan! Oh, oh, oh! Both suddenly are alive again.
Sullivan is an anagram of Jesus Christ.
Don't look it up.
Sullivan, I made it so you could never die. How are you here?
Well, you see.
Well, ever since Ot,
so
I've been...
Well, I remember when I fought the devil.
Oh my god.
That's why you're not supposed to die.
Fucking funny. Okay.
And you made an agreement that you'd never come to the spirit realm ever again.
He has knocked
I
my hoof out.
my hoof. What? Where
He
are we?
knocked my hoof out of the way and brought up his hoof.
He knocked my hoof out of the way and brought up his hoof. Oh, I still can't find it. Hold on.
Slamming into my jaw.
Slamming into my jaw.
I lifted off the ground
I lifted off the ground
a few inches.
a few inches and landed on the ground with a heavy thud. Thank you, Jesus Christ. I don't know why that was so hard for me.
Jesus says thank
Ding,
you.
ding, ding!
Round waters row over.
Frocko yelled out as Sullivan walked back to his corner. I stayed on the mat trying to collect myself. Boxing is not as fun as they make it out to be.
Wait, do they make boxing to be fun?
I mean, they make it cool.
It's
Get
not
your
like it is in
lazy
Def
ass
Jam.
over
It's,
here.
he's like, this is nothing like Rocky 2.
The fuck? I thought all those bruises and the swelling of the face was supposed to not hurt.
I'm supposed to beat up Apollo Creed and have a pretty girl kiss me.
Can't wait for
Greg
Creed
called
3 to
out
come
as he began to drag me over with his magic. He sat me in a chair and began to go on and on about how he could have done better.
Buckman, your face is all bloody.
Tovey said as he picked up a wet rag.
That's nothing new.
I joked, allowing him to try and wash off the blood.
Whoa, that's a lot of blood.
Nightlight said as he looked me over. Tovey put the rag down and began to dab at the cuts with a clean pad.
10 seconds.
Rocco called out.
Water.
Agua fresca.
I said, holding my hoof out. Nightlight levitated up a bottle and put it to my lips. I quickly drank a little and pushed it away.
Don't they normally like squeeze the bottle and like squirts in?
That was it.
Yeah.
Yeah, my experience with boxing is I watched the Creator Clash twice and that's it.
Oh, okay. Time's up. We're getting ready for round 2.
He announced. Everyone and every pony jumped off the stage, leaving me and Sullivan.
Ding.
Ding.
Dings, CinemaSins.
Ding, fries are done. Ding, fries are done.
CinemaSin, everyone and every pony. Who's the everyone if Lance stays on the stage?
Ding.
We both stood up and advanced on each other, hooves raised. Okay, Lance, you can do this. Once I was close enough, I threw a jab for his gut. He shifted to the side and brought his hoof downward, right into the back of my head. I fell face first on the mat, breathing heavily.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Okay, that one hurt.
5, 6.
My HUD said I had a mild concussion, but it was quickly clearing up. That's not how concussions work.
Hold on.
Oh, he has healing, right?
Oh, I guess so.
Oh, yeah, he has God
Damn it.
healing.
Why should he ever like stay down in a fight?
Yeah.
David, hey.
I again forced myself to my hooves, starting to get worried over why I wouldn't just stay down.
I mean, just
be fair-
because he like has quick healing doesn't mean he can't take a breather. He still runs out of breath.
This is also the man who beat God. So like, you know, it's only fair that like,
Canonical.
healing can't keep up.
That's true. Anyways,
Is that canon now, Scratch?
Which part?
That Sullivan has beaten God in a fist fight, and that is why he is.
Oh
the
no, he
most
100%
powerful leader.
did.
oh sweet,
Yeah.
let's go. Dang, you're tough. You're almost as tough as God. Are you one of his angels or something?
For you, Sullivan said with a smirk. I forced a smile and brought my hooves up.
Yeah, I guess that's why you're so fucking weak. Try.
He laughed and advanced. He threw a left hoof, which I was able to block with my left foreleg. But while I had my foreleg up, blocking his hoof, he brought back his right hoof and slammed it into my face. The blow caused me to jump back, my snout pounding with a searing pain. Sullivan stepped forward and smiled.
Yeah. Sorry about this, but send you back
began
to
to-
heaven.
Yeah, tell
When
God
you
I
did-
sent you.
when you see God, tell him he's next.
He began to throw punch after punch into my unprotected face. I was no longer able to block, but I was still stunned from the first hit. He stopped and pulled his right hoof to the side. He then threw it forward, slamming it into the side of my head with enough force to cause me to spin around. Was it like Sherlock movie? He's like, discombobulate.
Discombobulate.
I went a full 360 before stopping, still facing him. He was rotating his right foreleg, preparing for his next move.
Oh.
Shit.
Sullivan threw his right hoof forward. It connected with my head, hitting me between the eyes and sent me backwards. He hit me so hard, he actually caused me to flip over the ropes and around the ring.
Ding,
Ding, ding, ding!
GKO!
Rocco yelled out as they cheered for Sullivan's victory. Nightlight
Yeah.
and Toby ran to my side.
Are you okay there, Lance?
Nightlight asked worriedly.
Are you okay there, Lance?
How many fingers am I holding up?
Oh, wait, huh?
Are you
I
okay
rolled
there,
over.
Lance?
I rolled over and gasped.
Yeah.
Oh shit, Sullivan, I think you killed him, honey.
Ah, not another one.
Well, Rocco, this truly is a modern life.
Damn it.
We're a
Now
modern
let's go
family.
walking. Now let's go walking to the sunset with our 2.5 children.
I then pushed up.
That poor half child with no legs.
Oh, poor Fawn. She's the half child.
Oh.
I then pushed up, making myself stand. I looked over at Greg, who was raging about how I could have won.
You at least stood your ground, right?
Nightlight said with a small chuckle. I smiled.
Yeah, I could have shot him. But what does my face look like?
An utter mess.
I chuckled.
Well, am I still beautiful?
Nightlight laughed.
And you're my son-in-law.
Yes!
Toby yelled out, scaring the crap out of me. You are his son-in-law!
Yes! You are
Hey,
part of the family unit.
Lance.
Sullivan said as he trotted over to me. I looked up and smiled.
Good match.
He laughed.
It was something. You wasn't so bad up there, but you could work on your blocking. You ever blocked a hit before? Feels like you're a crash test dummy or something, taking hits.
Gosh, it's like that episode of The Simpsons. It's like, well, you can't hit for shit, but you can just stand up there and until they get tired.
You sure stood up there, Lance. You could work on your blocking and everything else.
I chuckled and rubbed my chest.
Yeah, I know. I'll probably try and learn this, so we can have a rematch.
He raised an eyebrow.
You want a rematch? After that, I punch you harder. I punch the devil back in Aught 2.
I nodded and smiled.
So hard he went back in time and hit God in the face back when we had our boxing match.
Yep, I know I can beat you after some training. Break! Stop making me say this. I don't want a rematch. Too bad.
Well, in that case, I'll see you again.
He asked.
You sure will.
I said with confidence. Or Break made me say with confidence. Sullivan did an about face.
See you later then, Lance. Rocco, let's go get smoothies.
Yeah, sure thing. Oh, I love smoothies. I like banana.
Goodbye.
Well, I know you don't have any tea, so you need smoothies.
Oh, yeah.
You want a rematch? All right, meet me again in the Hill District. Goodbye.
Have you heard of the high elves?
I said in response. I then looked at Greg and glared.
Why?
You know the guy who did like the Oblivion IRL videos, like killed 2 people?
Holy shit, really?
That's
yeah,
cool.
it's actually fucked up if you look it up. It was like his girlfriend and someone else.
Holy
It's awful.
shit.
Yeah, I
That's
swear to
not-
God, I'm not kidding. It's fucking crazy.
Okay.
I know, it's just crazy. It's just fucked up. He stopped his rant and shrugged. Upstream reported 404 not found.
That's because he punched God so hard.
Okay, there you go.
I'm gonna guess it's a Greg version of this. Yeah, probably. I sighed and looked at the others.
I need a break from this.
Nightlight nodded.
I bet you do. Do you want me to talk to my wife into going on to the spa day today?
You good, Nightlight? You having a hard time?
There's so much blood,
I'm
lad.
so taken aback by the gore.
The day drink is finally catching up to me, my boy.
I think I'm getting secondhand concussion.
Sorry, I guess it's all the secondhand smoke from when I was a child catching up to me finally.
I miss my daddy.
You see, it all started from when I was a child.
I rubbed my chin and smiled.
Yeah, go for it. I could use a spa trip today. A spa trip? Can I come?
Toby asked excitedly. I look at him.
Sure. Yes.
He said, pulling his hoof in as a sign of victory.
Should I go get it now or later?
Nightlight asked.
Now would be good. I'll go get my other friends. So tell her to meet me at Ponyville Spa.
I said, picking up a cloth and rubbing my face free of the blood. Wait, are they in Canterlot again?
They're in Canterlot again.
Yeah.
Oh my god, where are you? Why are you going all over the place?
Well, they
That
they
I
went,
can do.
they
What
went for
about
the
Greg?
bar by Everfree, where they're in Ponyville, and then back to Canterlot to meet them at the Canterlot gym, and now they're going back to Ponyville.
Yeah.
And this is after fucking, like, Twilight's parents overshot Canterlot where they were already to go to Ponyville.
Yes.
I guess Yamston mentioned it.
Yeah,
Travel time
Orpington.
isn't much of an issue when you can teleport. I mean, I guess.
Well, they still took the train. It says 40 minutes away.
Maybe they just... I thought we decided that they were just sitting on the bench for 40 minutes after instantly
Yeah.
teleporting there.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's her.
Okay, whatever. I
I
said,
can-
picking up a cloth and rubbing my face free of the blood.
Wait, where the fuck are we? I was on
that I
oh, yeah,
can
sorry.
do.
Dude,
That I
do.
can do. What about Greg?
Who
He said, looking at Greg, who was standing on his head and smoking a blunt.
Him? Leave him here. He's fine as he'll find his way home, maybe.
I said with a chuckle.
Alrighty then. I'm off, I guess.
Nightlight said as he began to trot towards the doors. I looked over to Tovey.
Well, you ready? I've been ready.
He said with a large grin. I looked around and shrugged.
Then let's get going.
Tovey legitimately was in a bathroom at the bar alone
there's just
and
some
hasn't
dude
left his
next to
side
the
ever
bar.
since.
He was crying.
Oh no.
Oh,
He was so alone. Hey, something's not right about this bar. There's no fire
There's no fire
exits.
exits. Yeah.
Well, I'm sorry, ladies, but I'm going to.
Enjoy your death trap, ladies.
ladies.
We've been getting a lot of sentences
What's
out of
up
this.
with her?
15 minutes later, Grace's house. I stepped up to the door and knocked 4 times.
Dun dun dun. Ah, this is familiar.
That was 3. Do it again.
Boom.
Thank you. Toby said as he looked the house over. The door opened to reveal Grace. She was wearing a lounging rope and had a cup of coffee in her room.
the
Oh,
lounge.
sorry, you came by. I was just about to kill myself. How are you doing?
Lance, this is a really bad
Suicide will
time.
have to wait.
Lance, this is my relaxation news. It stretches my neck.
Lance,
What?
have you ever heard
What
of
do you
autoerotic asphyxiation?
What do you
I-
want?
I chuckled.
Did you just wake up?
She sighed and took a sip from her coffee.
Yeah, I decided to wake up a little early today. Oh my god, she's a fail horse. Just like me for real.
Yeah, for real. I looked at the sky and back to her.
But it's noon.
She laughed and ran a hoof through her hair.
I know, but hey, at least I don't sleep all day.
She then looked at Tovey and smiled.
Hey, Toby.
Oh, hey, Toby.
He waved back.
Hi, Grace.
I looked between the two and chuckled.
You know each other?
Grace nodded.
Yeah, we do, but we only meet the other day. We went to the Pride event.
Tovey nodded, confirming what she was saying.
Did you have a friend zone him?
I said in a joking voice. Grace began to laugh, almost dropping her cup and her noose.
In her news. Oh, my rope.
Oh, my lounging robe.
No.
Oh shit,
Oh,
I forgot something in the other room, and she turns around really fast and just...
Oh, I didn't have to friend zone him. He's a cult cuddlier.
Don't say that.
Cuddlier,
eyes
as we
widened.
say in French.
A
Yeah.
cult cuddlier?
Could yeah?
A
He's
cult
a-
cuddlier?
He's
Toby's
a cult
gay?
cuddlier.
And I could see that, Lance. Haven't you seen Rocky 4?
Didn't you know Tovey likes to fly fairy jets?
Are you sure? Wasn't in Rocky 3 that...
Oh, maybe it was Rocky 3. What's the one with the stairs?
Tovey, you didn't tell me that you were queer. I had a joke and I literally forgot it midway through telling it, so then I just
Cool.
sorry, whatever. Take it from there. That's fun. That's whatever. Toby's gay? Oh no! Come on, Lance. Didn't you read the next chapter's name?
Idiot.
Dum.
Hey, this is your line, Cabral.
Oh, I've read that actually. Even I could see that, Lance.
Yeah. Are you stupid?
Toby blushed when I cast a look at him. This explains so much.
Not really.
Okay. It explains so much, like the way he was in the bathroom. And...
It just explains so much. It's just flashing back to him making out with every guy. In the
Yeah, the bar fight, and he's like kissing them on the.
He just has a dildo hanging out of his asshole the whole time.
That's like going a little
Wait
far
a-
there, dude.
Wait a
Right.
minute. All these subtle hints.
He has like he's like wearing a shirt that
There's I'm gay.
I'm gay.
I'm with gay, and it's like
What's
a air pointing at himself.
What's the Vegeta shirt from Team 4-Star, the blowjob princess one or something?
Yeah,
That's funny. I like the moved out Cabral that can say things like blowjob princess now. This explains so much. Well, at least I know to watch him now.
Whoa!
All right, bro. Don't want to. Can't leave him around my kids anymore.
Well, I was gonna say actually, he got assaulted by that one guy at Pleasant Fields, so he's probably
yeah, Draco. He's got.
he got assaulted by
character.
Draco, so he's
To be
scared.
fair, he's been homophobic since the start.
That's
Yeah,
also
fine.
true.
I looked back at Grace.
Well, that aside, I'm fine against it. I had to ask you something.
Shoot.
She said as she took another sip from her coffee.
Twilight parents are in town, and I'm spending time with each, and I'm gonna take her mother to the spa.
Grace chuckled.
Oh, and this involves me how?
I want to know if you want to come to the spa.
She raised an eyebrow.
Are you paying? Is it free?
I shook my head.
No, but I'm paying.
She smirked.
Okay, I'm coming.
I laughed at this.
Moocher.
And don't bring your noose. You get looks.
Oh, don't be weird, Lance. This is my lounging rope, not my business rope. She also laughed.
My casual
Yeah.
rope.
Yeah, that's me.
She then turned around.
Let me get ready, then we'll head out. Let me take off my news.
All right, just hurry.
I said as I leaned against the doorframe.
I hope no one sees us at the spa. That would ruin our reputation.
Wait, why?
Oh,
Reputation.
because people might think that he's gay?
Oh, because you're a little fruity.
He's
You're a little
married. He's a married man with
Fruitful.
children.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
he might be bisexual. That's a no-go.
Well, you can't cheat on Twilight because then he'll just get sent straight to hell. Is that how that works?
That is true. Toby is like
Yeah.
aggressively trying to kiss him all day, and he's like, "No, Toby, if you kiss me, I'll die."
And then he just like dies when it happens.
Yeah.
Toby, no matter how much you want it, I can't kiss you. No matter how kissable your lips look.
Reputation.
God told me I would be tempted by Satan.
I just have to keep an eye on you. You know, an eye on the flame, just to make sure nothing happens. You know.
The only one we have is getting our asses kicked and being unlucky.
I still want to keep that reputation intact. Yeah, that reputation isn't going anywhere. There's no one to take it. True.
Well, actually, no, that's Zara. Hold on. Zoro has that exact same reputation, I'm pretty sure.
But oh my god, the second fucking comment from the original is Tovy's gay. I fucking knew it. Vomiting face.
Come on.
Jesus.
And then the comment directly above it is, I sense slight homophobia in this story. Is that true?
Is that true?
Like,
You're
no.
100 chapters deep, and you're just now getting there.
Well, is it? Well, is it, Austin?
I had a lot of noise just then. What was that?
Sorry. So a kind commenter has just come in. Sorry, this is chapter what? 113?
Maybe they joined right
115.
at
Okay,
the-
yeah. In chapter 115, commenter Brony of Noel says, "I sense slight homophobia in this story. Is that true?"
In early living the dream, homophobia? No.
So
Whoa,
here's-
you're no
really?
big guy.
Yeah, so there's the person saying like, "Hey, I'm sending slight homophobia." Then there's the person like doing the vomiting face about the character being gay. And we just scroll down a little bit, and in bright red capitalized letters, we have the N-word spammed 100 times in a row.
Oh yeah, we do. So we do.
what?
Hi,
Ah.
Ishmar.
Living the dream.
So I'm learning that you have your comments sorted differently than mine because I have newest first and you have oldest first.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah, so I didn't see the string of racial epithets until you pointed it out to me.
Okay.
Kind of incredible. Kind of incredible. Anyway, thank you so much for reading along with us on this very special Living the Dream episode.
Let's read Living
Special is a
the
word for it.
Let's read.
Dream.
Go watch Rocky.
Let's read.